Thobejane, welcome to the post-match press conference. I'd like you on the results. If Garofa just how you saw the match.
Yes, of course. First half, we played. That's why we created some couple of chances, just that we never convert them. And towards the end, red card, the opponents, red card, but they managed to get a goal. Last seconds of the game, referee's optional time. Coming back, second half, we're saying, let's go all over because it's 10v11. Hey, but it was a problem. How can 10 players be all over the 11 players in short of one, but they were able to play football. They were able to play around, generate that power over us. And it's only from the bench whereby we're trying to organize them to say, go all out. Told them that they're running short of, let's go high pressing. But if you press as an individual, don't press as a team, then it's a problem. And when you press, you must always be behind the ball. You can't press as an individual, whereas the others they are breaking everything. So it's just that we tried as a technical team to organize them. But what can you do out there? Because this football is for them to play inside the field of play. They must organize themselves. They must do everything in their power to make sure that what they have to do, not to keep quiet, not organizing. It was hectic to our side, but we managed to get that goal. Organize, try to get another one. They were afraid. We were unable also. So we'll go back and make sure that whatever happened, whatever we have, that link that we are missing, we'll try by all means to correct it, because the link that we are missing is scoring goals. In a game of football, those mistakes, not organizing, not pressing as a team, it will sometimes happen. It will sometimes happen, but if you create chance, you don't score, then it's a problem. Because football is about the target. Football is about scoring goals. It's about scoring goals. Our approach was very clear. Very, very, very clear.
Thank you, Coach, for that thorough breakdown of the match.
Yes.
Any questions? I'm not seeing any hands. Are there any questions to Coach Thobejane? I think we will let you go.
Can I go, Shopi, if it's possible?
Okay, Fidel, you can go ahead. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Shopi. Coach, unlike you on the result, how shebile wena ka matlo a hao ke eng e sa hlakaneng? Because go gymming, le gyma kaofela, the instructions la ba jwetsa di player gore ba etseng, and today was the perfect opportunity. Sundowns ne shorter. Ke eng e sa hlakaneng, and o tlo etsang after this to try and salvage the situation? because relegation e le shebile mahlong jwale. Thank you.
Yeah, Serka, what we are going to do is just to make sure that it's just that we still have some two games to play. We'll make sure that we get players to place 1-2 so that we can beef up the team going forward. And that's why I'm saying I don't see us being relegated. I don't see that one. The team can, it's just that we players, how can I say it? Our players sometimes they are just like, in football we need quality. When you play teams like Sundowns or any team, you need quality. Perfection. We need players who can work. High intensity game, who can feed, who cannot be pushed every time. We have to push you sometimes, not every time. So we'll be late. Like that goal they scored. Because we're screening every time. Behind. Lielo. Sometimes a player is saving the ball. The other one, it's dropping. You follow that one who's not on the ball. For what reason? Because we are playing for one football. You must go block that one who's saving the ball. The one who's running, I don't see any danger on him. You give him that space. So with the quality of Thembazwane, yeah, I saw it too, right? Then what's in Themba? So, but what is left is just to go all out to look for the combinations, quality that can survive this team, make this team survive the relegation. Other than that one, it's us who must go all out. Every game, shout, from the first minutes up to the last minute. And it's not good. And shouting sometimes, they take you as if you are taking them sometimes, but you are giving instruction. Because players, I know that the young, they're working. It's us who must support them, but sometimes they must come to the party to know this football. If something is not right, coaches can't sit and look at you and just to say, hi, keeping quiet, sitting down. No, we have to. We're playing outside. Just that we are not the main men. We are supporting from a distance. So with whatever, I don't have a problem, but an individual player.
Okay.
Because with an individual player who's saving that in football, there are two fundamental aspects of football. If we recruit player, we're looking on that. That is tactics and ball techniques. So if you have that tactics and ball techniques as an individual player, so you don't need us to always be behind you. You know what to do inside the field of play. When you have the ball, you know what to do. You know why are you passing this football? To create a space. Moving forward. Have that progression option so that we can get to that what do you call attacking third and finish. So if players don't have that one, then I'm always telling them that you are players because you have that. That is basic in football. That individual tactic, pair tactics, we are playing together on the side or inside. Brilliant. We can't have stress as coaches. with us is just to come up with whatever as a team tactically, what do we want to do today, or how do we approach the game, or our style of play. This is our style of play. We built from the back. Jerry did that power trying to go to the side.
Okay, there's questions from Karabo Pasha. You can go ahead.
Okay.
2 questions, Karabo and TJ.
Thank you very much, Ntate Shupi, and good evening to the coach. Coach, sorry for the loss. Not a good result for you, Coach. Team Yagao has not won in the last 990 minutes of football, which equates to 11 games, no win. Of course, you are not part of the team, but what does this mean for Baroka? Do you now feel that you are now really in a very difficult position, that you might be relegated? What's going through your mind at this moment in time?
Yeah. No, as long as we're still in this what do you call? I believe if only we can beef up the team, we can go all out and get players who can do what we want, and then I don't think Baroka can be relegated. Those players, quality, can be young or old. We're not looking at like someone is heavy experience or what. Young, brilliant players, we can make it. We can make it. Because this is our job. We can't run away from it. And it happened. Sometimes it happened in many situations. Teams struggle to get points because of some reasons whatsoever. Once you can correct what you don't have, then results will come.
Thank you, Coach. Temba Shabalala.
Yes, Shups, thank you so much. Good evening, Coach. Good evening, colleagues. I just wanted to find out from the coach, correct? Today was the day where Sundowns was actually staring defeat at on their faces. I mean, and they were there for the taking, especially in the first 20-30 minutes of the first half. But you, coach, having not used the likes of Evidence Mahopa, not putting him on the starting lineup, would you say you agree that you dropped the ball somewhere? And what's the reason for you not to have him starting the game, knowing very well that he's a troublesome player?
Yeah, Evidence Mahopa, it's a national asset, and as coaches, we have to manage them because he got injured when we played Swallows. Today, it was not like he was fully recovered. So it was like this thing of saying, we can't Mahopa today, leave you here, whereas we can see we are struggling there up front. Let's go with you, live with him. Maybe we can make things happen for second half. 45 minutes, we can give him 45 minutes because he's still young. If you can just force him, then it's a problem to him, even to the country as a whole. We can't just knowing the player is injured and try to force him to play 90 minutes. We have to look after him. He was injured and he's still not 100%.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Colleagues?